Hi everybody. So we're kind of switching gears here while oh yeah, look at all that cracola right there. So we're kind of switching gears. I'm waiting on parts for the tank, and I'm also kind of stymied with the electrics, doing the electrics for the wing right now. So I started dabbling on Chapter 10, which is the back of the fuselage, or the tail cone. First thing you do is you work on fabricating some parts. There's a lot of angle braces that are made that you have to separate, and there's also a couple of pieces that you'll fabricate from big angle stock or pre-drilled angle stock. And you'll see a little bit of that close up. It is pretty thick stock, so when you do cut it with a bandsaw, it will get hot, very, very hot. So hot, in fact, I had to wind up having like a dousing bucket because it was just too hot. And there I'm using a 2x4 to wedge the pieces that I'm talking about up against, because you don't want to hold that kind of stuff by hand when you're cutting that much through a bandsaw, just for safety factors. It's nice to have something for it to sit against. It's like a stock guide. So once you create those pieces, what you'll start doing is you'll start working from the very back bulkheads, or the very aft of the plane, and you'll move forward. In fact, you can see a couple of pieces right there on the very bottom of the video. Those actually are the two very back bulkheads, which actually also will hold the tie-down, the rear tie-down for the plane. Anyway, so, and there I'm showing off the very back of the skid pad. So I owe you an explanation for that new air compressor you see on the left side of the video, behind my friend Derek's head. So the old air compressor is that little 5-gallon Porter cable, Bell style. No, sorry, it's actually Black & Decker. Anyway, it accidentally got left on, and there was a leak in the line. The tool that was inserted into the end of the line had a leak. So everyone leaves. No one, everyone goes home, and the air compressor's left on, and the leak just causes it to cycle on and on and on, because it's a tiny little storage tank. There is no storage, basically. So much so that at some point, one of the exhaust valves for the pump stuck, and so now it won't shut off because it won't be able to create enough pressure to actually fill the tank, and so the engine started burning out. I'm guessing it ran for about 8 hours straight. One of the club members texted me and said, "Oh my God, there's a motor running from the inside of the hangar." I'm like, well, I hope it's not the plane. I'm pretty sure it's the air compressor, and it was. And as we needed to have one, because our club mechanic was doing a lot of fiberglass work and sanding, we needed something better. So that morning I went to the local hardware store, picked up a nice 30-gallon Husky 1.7 horsepower. Anyway, it's a hell of a lot better. You'll see. So here we are, the very back bulkheads of the tail cone actually attached to the vertical stabilizer. So you're going to go through, you're going to do a bunch of match drilling, and it's funny because part of the match drilling is that you have to drill some number 12 holes. So you're going to put the tie down, you're going to cleco it on to the bulkheads, and then you're going to go ahead, and I've already got the number 12 and its drill stop right there. And I'm doing the very last hole, and you'll see it right here. Yep, that was the drill bit cracking in half. So here I am after the next day, or actually 2 days later, now that I've got the proper drill bits. Once you finish drilling it, then that's pretty much the last thing, which is ironic, and then you can take the whole thing apart. Anyway, just going to prep the dempler here, because we're going to be dempling all of both of those. And we will continue that in the next video, so see you soon.